All right, here we go.
Yo, Los Angeles.
We in LA right now.
LA, baby. What's up?
Everything good. Got to hang out with you the other night.
You did.
Yep.
Yo, guys, Vlad hung out with me at the comedy club and then went and hung out after that.
Yep.
And we hung out with Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy
Piven and his
Yep.
friends, and we were talking comedy, all kinds of stuff. And now you and Jeremy Piven are talking with each other, like hanging out. Maybe he's going to be on the show. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of other people were there. Who else?
We had Aries Spears.
Aries Spears was there.
Aries Spears.
Sherry Shepherd.
Sherry Shepherd.
Yep.
TMZ came by.
Yep.
So you was in the mix at the Laugh Factory.
I was in the mix.
Vlad, it's so funny because Vlad, when he hangs out, he actually looks like he doesn't want to be there. and I look at Vlad because Vlad has that face, that stoic Russian face. So you don't know. Because I'm like, I think Vlad wants to go. He goes, no, I'm hanging out. Let's do it. But there's no like excitement in his face. He's so Russian. He's like, no, I want to hang. Can't wait. This is fun. Oh man, what great comedy show. I can't believe. Oh, I'm having so much fun. And I go, hey, you want something to drink? Oh, I can't wait to drink. Corona. I like very much.
That's what I drank.
I say, hey, we're gonna go smoke cigars. Oh, great. Cigars. Can't wait. Smoke cigars be very fun. I say, we're gonna go to this we went to that really cool hotel, nice little private little hotel with Jeremy, and he goes, I can't wait, go. Let's go. And he hung out the whole day.
All night.
That was awesome. That was great.
Great night.
It was a great night.
Great night. And by the way, you killed it that night.
Appreciate that.
There was a lot of other comedians on that bill.
Yes.
You know, big names.
Yes.
Established acts.
Yes.
But I'm going to say, not just because you're my friend.
Yes.
That you had the standout show that night.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
and you tore the crowd down beyond what anybody did.
I try to bring that New York shit to LA. You know, when I come in, I let motherfuckers know the New York is in the building. You know what I'm saying? And Aries is from the East Coast and all that. But a lot of cats has been in LA for so long. I don't live here. I used to at one time, but I like that I just bring in that New York energy, and you know what I mean? It's like, and it felt good, and that was a great show. So
well, let's talk about the Aries Spears performance that night. That was the first time I've actually seen him do stand-up.
Okay.
And I could honestly say, and you know, me and Aries are cool. He's been on here twice. I want to get him back.
That's my man.
But I definitely cringed during some of his routine.
Why'd you cringe?
When he started getting into it with like, I guess a heckler, like that one white girl or something.
Oh yeah, he don't fuck around.
Yeah, because he started going in on like the rape jokes and
I thought it was hilarious.
all of that.
But he went in. He was purposely pushing the envelope because Aries is been doing comedy 20 plus years, and he's from the old school. You know, he did Def Jam at 15, 16 years old. You could see. You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Man, you can look up Aries Spears, and he's skinny. Aries is a little kid. Look up Aries, man. Look up Aries Spears. I don't know if you're going to show that in this interview, but Aries Spears was doing Def Jam at 15, 16 years old, man. You know what I mean? He was man. Aries has been doing this shit a long time. So when you got this is
him right here.
Aries. Look at him, little handsome kid. Look at Aries Spears. And his voice is all high-pitched, and he took chances, but Aries has earned his keep as a stand-up comic. Aries is a monster comic and a monster impersonator. Even when you brought my name up, I think when Aries was on here about me impersonating, Aries was like, anyway. I saw that dumb expression he made. He was like, and I even told Aries, I said, Aries, you hating on me. You don't think my impersonation. Listen, Aries makes his impersonations known. You know, he's known for that with the LL Cool J, with the DMX and the Method Man. He does that whole fantastic run of different rappers. He's known for that. I'm not super known for impersonations, but my impersonations are pretty tight. The ones that I do, you know. And Aries shut that girl down because, honestly, white women are the ones fucking up comedy. That's real talk. White women are the ones, and I'm saying it, white women, I call them Decepticons. You guys are Decepticons because they're the only ones, they're always anytime, like with Louis C.K., when Louis C.K. performs, you know, because Louis been through this controversy, but when Louis C.K. comes down to New York at the Comedy Cellar, whenever he performs, white women are the ones outside protesting. White women are the ones getting up and leaving. White women are the ones complaining and yelling out shit and bitching about everything. I'm not saying every white woman, but every time somebody bitches, it's white women all the time. And these are the same people, the same group of people that voted Trump in. 53% of them voted for Trump. You know, they complain about sexual harassment, but 53% of you voted for fucking Trump, which doesn't make sense. So when that white girl said something and to Aries, it was just this whole, because they're trying to police comedy. Because comedy is the last form of really like free speech. It's actually, comedians are saviors. We're trying to talk about the ills of the world in our own way. But white women are trying to police shit where there's like, you can't say this, you can't say that. But white women are calling police on black children selling lemonade. Fuck you. You know what I mean? White women are calling the police on there's a white woman, if there's a video of a white woman pulling a gun on a black couple in a park, pulling a gun out on a black couple in a park. You know, white women are doing a lot of fucked up racist ass shit themselves, yet complaining about shit and have the nerve to come into comedy. You know what I mean? To come into comedy and tell you, oh, I'm offended by this. No, we're offended by what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? So Aries shut that shit down. He was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, and I like that he got super edgy because he's letting you know, yo, you're not gonna fuck this, stop this flow. I've been doing this shit too long. And the way the industry is now, they're trying to police what's actual funny and edgy. And what's fucked up is that comedy is actually addressing what is really going on in people's minds. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like people say, I'm offended, but bitch, you're racist though. Fuck out of here. You act like police brutality is gone. Like, what are you doing up? Everybody will bitch about a joke. Oh, I'm offended, but nobody is stepping up when black men are getting killed by cops on the street on video, when black women are getting slammed on the ground by fucking white cops that are slamming teenage black women on the ground, handcuffed in front of their mothers. They're not complaining about that, but they're complaining about a motherfucking joke, though, which you have every right to talk about at a comedy club. You're at a comedy club, you're doing the right thing in a comedy. It's kind of ironic to bitch about a joke in a comedy club. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. Where the fuck were you? What line were you in when logic was being passed out? How are you bitching about a joke at a comedy club, motherfucker? Like, if I was in a library, or let's say I'm at a benefit and I'm making a speech and I make an inappropriate joke, then you can go contextually, you can say, you know what, that wasn't right. You should not talk about kids with big ass heads. That's wrong. This is a benefit for waterhead kids. So, you know what, you're right. I get that. But I'm at a motherfucking comedy club where you have to be, I think, 21 and older to drink, where you're an adult. And this should be a place where you go, you know what? Whether you talk about race, gender, and also remember this, as a comedian, you should be responsible. It is an art form. Here's the problem. People do not treat comedy as an art form yet. It is an art form.
Oh, yeah.
See, like if we talk about like massacres, okay? We talk about massacres and somebody draws paintings that you go to a museum and there's paintings about massacres. Everyone's like, wow, look at these paintings. Look at all the meaning behind all the violence. No one says shit because it's in an art museum, right? You can sing a song about massacres and wow, what a great song. But as soon as you do comedy about massacres, it's like, you can't be joking about that shit. No, yes, I fucking can. I'm like Picasso. I'm like Bruce Springsteen. I'm an artist, motherfucker. Comedy is the hardest form of entertainment, by the way. So that's the only way to express how I feel about the world.
Well,
is through jokes.